Night 6 of the Cazoo 2022 Premier League of Darts. We head to the north of England. We head to Nottingham for night 6 of the Premier League, where Michael Van Gerwen is looking to make it a triple of Premier League nights. Back to back to back, Michael Van Gerwen is aiming to do tonight. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. As always, it does massively help the channel. If you're just tuning in, please make sure to hit that like button. Please make sure to subscribe as well. I've got my YouTube stream on a screen to the side of me, so I don't have to keep flicking through tabs or anything like that. I can become fully focused on the stream. So the streams I can be a lot better now. I don't have to, lose any concentration from anything. So I've got the setup I got right now is actually looks pretty cool because I've got the stream there. I've got this here, which you're seeing, and then I've got the darts to the right of me. So the setup looks really nice, and and hopefully that the darts will match it. So big up to everyone joining the stream. Say hello to a first few people. Sorry, I'm not going to say your name, Ben, but thanks for tuning in yet again. It does massively help the channel. But like I said, I'm not gonna repeat your name. But thanks for tuning in, Ben. Thanks for tuning in, Static. Hope you're well. And my main man, hope everything is well with you, mate. Yeah, obviously, always with you. And then Chris says, first time Nottingham has seen the Premier League for a while. Oh wait, it's Premier League darts. Never mind. Terrible. Sorry to any Nottingham Forest fans that may be watching this. He says, hi, how are you doing? I won't be here long, but be back for the semis. Yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely fine, Andrew. The games tonight then, in this order, Michael Smith takes on James Wade. Michael Van Gerwen takes on Gerwen Price. Gary Anderson takes on Johnny Clayton. And Joe Cullen takes on Peter Wright. In fact, the first game will be won't be on... can't bloody speak. The first game, it won't be long until the first game is on, basically, is what I was trying to bloody get my words out for. Right. Let me refresh that. Like I said, I've got the actual YouTube stream on another screen, so I don't have to keep looking back and forth, which is so much of a relief. Because I always find myself clicking in between tabs to check different stuff. So hence why I don't. Best keep my mouth shut. Actually, I'm still annoyed that we lost like 20 odd subscribers. That really has irritated me, but there's nothing you can do about that. You're good, man. Hope. Yeah, I'm well. This should be a good one. I'm hoping it's a good night because well, no, it should be a good night. It's the Premier League. It's the darts. I'd expect the results I'd expect to go would be Smith. See, I would love to say Gerwen Price wins. I'm never going to say Gerwen Price will actually lose a match like that, but you'd probably expect Van Gerwen to win that. Johnny Clayton and then Peter Wright is my predictions anyway. And no more demonetized virus. Love that. Love that. No more demonetized virus for me. What was I going to check? I don't even know what I was going to check then. League table or something? I'm all good, thanks. I'm at a job interview stage for job I applied. Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Okay, yeah. Talking about video interview, I know it's not going to happen. And I'm obviously real to the fact that it probably won't. But I did apply for the United Stand role. So could be seeing me on the United Stand with Mark Goldbridge. Probably not. Probably won't happen. But I did put my my little interview clip for the United Stand as they're recruiting in the summer for a worldwide fan to go on like fan forums and stuff like that. They said you got to have good internet connection, and I basically said, well, I do YouTube streams myself, so. Greetings from Germany. Bethan says, new subscriber. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. I've got a real itchy nose the last couple of days. Really itchy nose all of a sudden. I don't even know why that is. Yes, I did get the negative, yes. So I will be going to Newport Hartlepool tomorrow night, which I'm actually, a lot of people are not looking forward to a Friday night game, but I'll tell you what, Friday night at Rodney Parade under the lights, that should be interesting. I think that could be quite interesting. What time is this game actually scheduled to start then? 10 past. So we should be underway in a few minutes. And also the vlog is going to be out at like 11 o'clock, which just feels weird. But then again, you can say, well, you get a vlog at around that time for Tuesday night games. So ultimately, it doesn't make a difference, does it? But just showing highlights of last week in Brighton, which Michael Van Gerwen did win. Who did he beat in the final last week? Who did he... Was it Michael Smith he beat in the final last week? Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah. I thought he did. I just couldn't remember, to be fair. But thanks to Bethan for subscribing. Do appreciate that, Bethan. Hopefully we can get this back to 2.5k tonight. Hopefully, anyway. That was very irritating when that didn't happen. What? Why is someone sending me a link telling me they're live when I've literally just already said I'm live? Why? I mean, so someone in the chat knows exactly who I'm on about. Chris knows exactly who I'm on about, but just why? I'm literally live doing my own stream. Just doesn't make sense, to be fair. It just does not make sense. If you are new to the channel, do hit that like button, guys. We are on the road to 3k subscribers. Also aiming for 20 likes on this stream. So we're halfway there, already on... I'm not sure what it was, Chris, but I was a bit annoyed that it went down, to be fair. Yes, obviously, I'm not going to obviously beg like previous people and you know, cry about it, but it's just a bit irritating when you like celebrate it and like you make posts about it online, and then turns out, you know, all those subscribers have been lost. It's like, well, what was the point in you know, posting about hitting 2.5 when it's just been taken away? So that was a bit irritating just on that side of it, to be fair. But I'll tell you why My Way Maddle absolutely adores Michael Smith, because he never won anything either. I think Cullen beat Peter Wright, actually. Van Gerwen is now 9-4 favourite to win the Premier League. Gerwen Price and Peter Wright both 4-1 on. Johnny Clayton 9-2. Michael Smith 10-1. Joe Cullen 11-1. Wade 14-1. Gary Anderson 40-1 to win the Premier League. So look, you don't expect. I think there's only 4 players that can win it. That is Michael Van Gerwen, Gerwen Price, Peter Wright, Johnny Clayton. They're the only 4 that can win it, in my opinion. I don't see anyone else winning it. I think Van Gerwen wins it again tonight, actually. It depends what Price turns up. But then again, it's difficult because you could be in a situation where both Gerwen, Price, and Peter Wright are basically injured, so they just can't perform to their peak. Cullen against Peter Wright should be a good game. Right, what has Chris said? He's got 6-3 Wade, 6-2 Van Gerwen, 6-3 Clayton, 6-4 Wright. Let me have a look at. I put on injuries for Price and Wright. So we've got 41 votes at the moment for the first match. As soon as they do walk on, we will we'll definitely take that off. So keep voting on the poll between Michael Smith and James Wade. Why has someone replied to my tweet? Van Gerwen versus Clayton final. Look, I want to big up Gerwen Price for still taking part in this, and I know Chris is going to be in the chat. Of course he is, but I do want to big up Gerwen Price despite the injury to still turn up. That, you know, a lot of people would just sit out. So props to and Peter Wright as well. I will be fair. Props to Peter Wright as well for if they're both injured and they're both still turning up. You got to applaud it. I know obviously, you know, injuries are not a nice thing, and that's obvious, but you've got to applaud them both for still turning up, and hopefully we get a good game from both. Right, I'll end the poll now. I'll make the new poll for the quarterfinal 2, so you guys can vote on that. Right, where's that gone? You can't create a poll on here. You have to do it on. You have to do it on the. You have to do it on the computer. So I'll just make it simple, actually, to save me staring at the screen. MVG Price. I hate that the winner of the Shanghai Darts Masters. I'll get the tissues for you, Mike, for your tissues of joy for Price. Cheers. I said she's holding back. She said, shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said, ooh, ooh, shut up and dance with me. All right, I've just put the poll on for the second quarterfinal. It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. Also, I will be doing the Euro Tour qualifiers tomorrow. So that should be live. I'm not too sure what time it starts. So what I'll do is I'll schedule the stream for like 11 o'clock or a time like that, and then I'll just go live when it starts. But the Euro Tour qualifiers there'll be a watch along tomorrow for that. So qualifying for, I think it's Euro Tour 4 and 5 or 5 and 6. So that'll be live tomorrow as well. So we've got the Euro Tour qualifiers Friday. We've got a match day vlog tomorrow for the Newport Hartlepool game. Saturday, we've got a Players' Championship event. Sunday, we've got a Players' Championship event watch along. So there is a lot of content on the channel in the next over the weekend. I love this stream. I love the Premier League watch along because you can sit back a little bit more. You don't have to keep talking. When there's an interval in like the matches, you can chill out for a second if you need to. There's a lot more leeway for this, but in a Euro Tour qualifier or in a Players' Championship event, a Pro Tour, it's so hard to not stay focused. You've got to stay focused for the entirety of it. I already think the top 4 will be MVG, Wright, Price, Clayton. Yeah, that's exactly what I think as well. So everyone, well, 75% got MVG so far. Only 8 votes. So make sure to smash the vote on who you think will win our next game between MVG and Gerwen Price. Michael Smith, done pretty well last week, getting to the final. Yes, he lost to Van Gerwen, but I thought he played pretty well. Wade is averaging 98.31 on TV this season, a point higher than Michael Smith, which is interesting. So Michael Smith, to get us underway then in game number 1. Oh, what a start. Oof. A ton for Michael Smith. Wow, they've added a new look to the scoreboard. That looks fantastic. I don't know if you like it, but that looks absolutely fantastic. I definitely need to tweet about that later. That looks absolutely amazing. If you're watching on Sky Sports, that scoreboard with the averages, it's been missing that, I think, because you can actually see what they're averaging during points in the game rather than only if they bring it up on screen or if they if you go and check it yourself. But that does it's a nice little addition there. Hello, Andre. Thanks for tuning in again, mate. Big up. Michael Smith, easy win here, says JJ. I'm not too sure. It's a 140 crowd. It's not a 180. Sit down. It's bloody irritating when they do that. They think it's a 180. This could be a 180, though. It is a 180. The 140 wasn't. The 180 is from Wadey. All the best in... Michael Smith takes out 66. Michael Smith holds the throw. 1-0 to Mike Smith in this one. Depends if James Wadey can check out. I think if Wade is on his doubling, I think we could see this being a very good game. 140 for Wade. Yeah, keep hitting that like button, guys. Subscribe if you're new. Share the stream out as well. Only 81. Appreciate that, Andrew, but yeah. Andre, sorry. Is it Andre? Yeah, it's probably Andre, isn't it? Like Peter Andre. 164. James Wade has left. $93. So Wade wants 164 for a holder throw. Mike Smith is back on 186. So I don't think he will be going bull for this, personally. I don't think he goes bull here. Wow, he did go bull. Personally, I wouldn't go that route. Personally, I would just set it up. I would probably go 16 in that position. 16 for... Well, no, it's not 170, is it? No. Yeah, probably take that out, actually. Double 10 for Wade, and it goes. Levels up this quarterfinal. What a piece between the Machine and Bully Boy. Any idea which refs it is tonight? I don't focus on the refs, really. Oh, I remember Voronin. What was it? No. Yeah, Voronin. Yeah, I remember him. Great player for Liverpool. Good afternoon. It's good evening here, but good afternoon to you, Paul. Good afternoon, evening, morning. So you're covering it all then. A ton for Wade. I like how you can see the average. Yeah, that's what I said. I do like that. Is a little bit of a weird thing that I'm obsessed with, like these little aesthetic changes to obviously the broadcasting, and I do like it. 60 from Wade. I'm guessing you mean darts, JJ. Oh, unlucky with a bounce out there, Smith, but got himself down to a two-darter. Who do I think will win it tonight? It depends how Price turns up. It depends how Price turns up. If Price plays well, I think he could win it, but if not, I think Van Gerwen wins it. Misses double 14 for 90. This would be so James Wade. 104. $48 to leave 56. Double 14 for 2-1. Michael Smith does lead James Wade by 2 legs to 1. 3 consecutive holds the throw in this quarterfinal between Michael Smith and James Wade. 94 to a 95, 94 to a ton average in this one so far, but averages don't mean anything, do they, really? Well, good luck for your tournament on Saturday, JJ. Good luck for that, mate. Anderson will not win the... Look, if Anderson... I'm not going to start saying stuff. If this person wins this, I'll do that, because knowing my bloody luck, he will. But Anderson will not win the night, I guarantee you. I'm not going to say if he doesn't, I'll do this, because knowing my luck, if I say that, he will. But if I just say he won't win the night, he won't. So Anderson will not win the night. I can pretty much put my house on it. He's just not playing in the right headspace to... He's probably going to lose first game to Clayton. $180 from Mike Smith. Leaves himself 127 in the leg. But James Wade will be on a finish. It's just what finish he will be on. 137 from 209 leaves him 72. It's a great chance. 17 for the ball. Misses the ball for 3-1. So this is James Wade's bread and butter, 72. He loves anything from 50 to like 130, James Wade. 16-16 tops. And he misses tops. Wow. So 25 for Michael Smith to break the throw and lead James Wade by 3 legs to 1. Double 10. Double 5. Michael Smith missing big darts when it matters. So double 10 for 2-2. So wow, it's a stinker. Wow, James Wade misses 3 at double 10. Wow, that's a turn up for the books. 1 for double 2 for 3-1. And he does. Michael Smith breaks the James Wade throw, leads 3-1. That's what happens when you miss darts at a double, James Wade. Yeah, I hope everything is fine as well, Andre, mate. You think Van Gerwen will get beat by Price? That is music to my ears, mate. That is absolute music to my ears. If you are new to the channel, guys, please make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well. Share the stream as well. It does massively help. It's a great 180 from Michael Smith. Michael Smith looks on fire at the moment. So he's going to have 6 darts at 228. And he's going to be on a decent finish as well. 140 from 228. To leave yourself 88, James Wade is sat on 301. Yeah, James Wade is not on a finish. So 6 darts at 88 for 4-1 for Michael Smith. Gotta go 60s off 88, surely, yeah. So James Wade miles behind on 2-8. Doesn't matter at all, does it? Whatever Michael Smith done there. He did go 12 to leave tops, obviously. Tops then for 4-1. It is 4-1. Michael Smith 4-1 up on James Wade. It's a great 180 from the machine. Another one then, James. Oh, wow. James Wade is on the 9 data. James Wade is on the 9 dart leg. 1-4-1 for James Wade. No. Actually, both of these did hit a 9 data at the UK Open, didn't they? Both of them. What a 180 from Michael Smith. Your opponent has just not hit the 9 data. James Wade has missed another dart at a double. Wow. This is costing him. 47 for 5-1. Tops for 5-1. Double 10 for 5-1. Michael Smith is 5-1 up. He's broke James Wade again. He's now throwing for a 6-1 win. Wow. Wow. Great performance. Great performance. That's all you can say. This has been excellent from Michael Smith. Imagine if that 9 data did hit. It's the moment again whenever Wade... Oh, yeah. Whenever there's a 9 data, Wade's involved. Yeah. 60. I mean, they're both playing at a ton, which, you know, it has been a good game. It's just Michael Smith doing the right things at the right time. I hate saying it because it gets boring after a while, but it's the truth. He's doing the right things at the right time. Another 180 for Michael Smith. This is ridiculous. He's left 136. James Wade hits another 180. Leaves himself 41. So 136 for the match. One, 2, 8. 41. Tops for 5-2. For 5-2. And he misses. Double 4 for a 6-1 win. Michael Smith beats James Wade by 6 legs to 1. Wow. That was unbelievable. That was unbelievable from Michael Smith. A 6-1 win. 6-1. What a performance. What a performance. Chris says, okay, Smith, take your mask off. You're Wade in disguise with your finishing. To be fair, that finishing is excellent. Ando 6, Clayton 4. We're not on that game yet, Alistair, mate. We're not on that game yet. Keep voting on the Michael Van Gerwen Price game, though. Let me know what you think the score will be in that one. Right, let me... what shall I do in terms of... Right, we'll take that off there. You can't do 2 polls at the same time, can you? No. But yeah, what a win that is for Michael Smith. What a win that is. I'm not too sure what the let me have a look at the percentage stats or the averages or stuff like that, because that was phenomenal. It is in draw order as well, by the way, for the for who has the throw. So because Gerwen Price is in the, it's Gerwen Price Michael Van Gerwen versus Gerwen Price. Van Gerwen has the darts. 54% on his doubles, 6 out of 11, 103 average from Michael Smith, 102 from Wade. That's what I mean. That was just sometimes you can just get a very good game, and that was a very good game. I hate it when people say that if you get battered 6-1, it's not it's a steamroll. That was a very good game. Both players played really well. It was James Wade scoring, Michael Smith's finishing, which weirdly enough, everyone would think it would be the other way around. What's happened, Chris, for you to say that? We're nearly at 40 votes on the poll, so keep voting for your winner between MVG and Price. Also, keep hitting that like button, keep hitting the subscribe button as well. Massively helps. And I will be doing the Euro Tour qualifiers tomorrow, so we'll be back with that again. I'm presuming. Oh, I bet that looks really weird as well for obvious reasons, Chris. Why are they showing? I don't like that. Why they want to show like Premier League when they talk when you're meant to be covering the darts and you're yeah. I don't like that where you're meant to be focusing on the darts, but like you'll just show Premier League of football and. Yeah, if the club was in turmoil, I know exactly what your response would be. Yeah, he is. There is no way Gary Anderson is beating Johnny Clayton, in my opinion. I don't think there's any way. The only way I think he beats him is if Johnny Clayton is really off it, and I think Johnny Clayton is getting form back at the right time. Obviously, perfect for him, perfect for me being Welsh, with the World Cup of Darts not too far away. I am looking forward to doing coverage for the World Cup of Darts. That should be interesting because obviously we've got different nationalities in that follow my channel. We've had some Germans, we've had some Americans and Canadians sometimes. So we'll definitely that will be a good tournament for the community as well because, like I said, every one of you will support a different country because you're from there, and even. Some people like different countries as well, so I think that could be an interesting tournament. This should be a very good game. This should be a very good game between Michael Van Gerwen and Gerwen Price. If Gerwen Price is on it, by the way, if he's not on it, then why is he sending me a few links? Man, I'm live. Like, Seriously, do you not understand what I mean by that? Dear Lord. So all our chairman, our owners and chairman out, so I've not forgotten about them. Just yeah, totally agree as well. By the way, right. Let's end this poll. 79% in favour of MVG, over 40 votes on that poll. So it's not like it's only a couple of people. There was a lot of votes on that. So let's make. Right, what is the third game? It's Anderson versus Clayton, isn't it? Michael Van Gerwen. Right, so we've just yeah, so 43 votes on that. 80% Van Gerwen, 20% Gerwin Price. But I prefer it when people don't back Gerwin Price. It makes the victories even sweeter. That's what I love. You can slander Gerwin Price, you can, predict against him, but when he wins, it makes it even sweeter for the critics. Thank you so much for tuning in, Dan. He says, "Ooh, Michael Van Gerwen. Hope you are well. Hope the family as well. Hope can't bloody speak. Hope the family are well as well, Dan. Ice, baby. Ice, baby. Yeah, I'm even better now. A certain man is walking on. I was literally waiting for this moment. I was waiting for Gerwin Price to turn out in Nottingham. How fitting is it that you get 2 negative tests for the demonetized virus, and then you get to see Gezi back in action? Piss off, Chris. Look, the bookies say Van Gerwen is massive favourite for this, and I wouldn't disagree with that. But I just love it when Price does win, because then you get like all the people that don't like him and say, "Oh, he's bad for the game. He's bad for the game. He's bad for the game." But then when he's losing, no one talks about him. So you wouldn't notice that I'm a Gerwin Price fan, would you? You wouldn't notice that unless I told you. Gezi better be ready or the machine will roll him. The machine? Well, obviously you mean Van Gerwen, but... You didn't notice? Yeah, I like Gerwin Price, Chris, in case you didn't notice. Come on, Gezi. Look, I've already got my excuses if he loses. So, it's basically win or win. If he wins, best player in the world of darts. If he loses, he's injured. $81. Oh, Green Machine, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, keep voting on the Anderson Clayton game as well, guys. Keep hitting the like button, subscribe. Floorboard issues again. Floorboard issues? No way. Just it's a 140 as you do. Oh, it's unlucky. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. So am I. It's irritating, isn't it? It's pathetic more than anything. But yes, I am well, Dan, to answer your question that you put in the chat earlier. When is your next career mode episode, Dan? I was really liking that career mode. Talking about career modes, I'm definitely going to get Norwich top of the league in my my third season. Did Price not hit his hand? Gerwen Price breaks Michael Van Gerwen with the ton. You're not so good now, are you, Van Gerwen? Gerwen Price breaks him. He's now throwing for a 2-0 lead. Gezi. It's a difficult one for Van Gerwen because he knows Price is injured a bit. It's a great 180 from Van Gerwen. I didn't say what league, Chris. I'm joking. I do mean Premier League, but what stream have you got at 8 o'clock, Dan, mate? Let me know what you're streaming for, because hopefully I can drop in your stream for a bit if you're still live when I finish. But if it's a match preview or something like that, then I doubt I will be. Career mode. How long are you going to be live for, Dan? Didn't take out the big fish. He's left himself 36, Van Gerwen. Double 18 for Van Gerwen. Double 9, big dart. It's a great dart from Van Gerwen. Levels up the quarterfinal. It's one apiece. 2 breaks a throw. It feels weird, obviously, the fact that it's only 1-1 and the game has started a while ago, but obviously there was that floorboard issue. Just before me. Oh yeah, I'll definitely be able to catch you for 5. Well, not 5, for at least an hour, probably then. At least an hour. Gerwen needs a treble. Only 60. I'll tell you what, when I finish, I can send all my viewers over to you, Dan, if you want. That'll be a good idea. Hopefully, you'll still be live at that time. 140 from Gezi. So 6 darts for Van Gerwen at 182. You'd expect to just tidy this up nicely. 150 to leave double 16. And Gezi needs 2 treble visit. I'll tell you what, another treble 19. You think Price will win from here? I don't know. Van Gerwen takes out double 16. He leads 2-1. No, I was just saying that I'd play my Norwich career mode in the background, Chris. I'm not going to go live with that. I'll show you screenshots of how my team is and stuff later on, though. It is that career mode is going well, actually, to be fair. So, well, I'll see when Dan goes live, and then when he goes live, I'll quickly drop him a like. Van Gerwen to leave a finish to put. Well, he's not going to leave a finish, is he? And he has left the 144, to be fair. So Gerwen Price on 204 to leave something very handy. A 180 would be a perfect shot. Only a 140. I say only a 140. He leaves himself 64. 144 for Van Gerwen. Double 12 for Van Gerwen. What a shot. Michael Van Gerwen takes out the 144, breaks the Gerwen Price throw, and he leads this quarterfinal by 3 legs to 1. Wow. Price hit to 140. I got bored with doing a Newport career mode, Chris, though, because I got to like season 10 or season 9, I think it was. I won the Champions League, won the Premier League like 3 times, won the FA Cup, won the Carabao Cup, even won the Papa John's Trophy when I was in League 2 or League 1. Because I thought, I'm just going to go all out for every single trophy. And then, what's the point? And Man United, the same. 3-time Premier League champions, back-to-back Champions League winners, back-to-back. It's just, it doesn't feel fun when you're just winning everything. So I thought I'd do a Norwich one. The team I've got there is pretty good as well. I've got Carvalho. I've got Doku on the right. I've got Esri Konsa at centre-back. The team I've got there is pretty decent. So 1-3-1 for Price. Can't do it from this point. So it's only about the setup with Van Gerwen on 106 for 4-1. So 106 for 4-1. There's the treble 20. 6 for tops. Van Gerwen misses tops for 4-1. Gerwen Price wants tops for 3-2. And a break back. And he gets it. There's no roar from Price. Doesn't seem to be to the peak of his powers at the moment, Gerwen Price, and that's obvious with the injury. But just gets the game back within touching distance. Breaks Van Gerwen. He's now throwing for a level game. 1-3-9. (1-7-7) to leave 1-8-5. Not a finish. Yeah, he knows he's not on top performing. That's why I think JJ. That's why he's not really, giving it the large, because he can't give it large when he's not performed well yet. And I love Gerwen Price, but not in that way before we get some bloody stupid idiots being keyboard warriors in the chat. Not in that way, obviously. I'm torn between Brentford or Leeds. Brentford, as they are new to the Premier League and their stadium. Leeds, because potential is to be Europe with the likes of Phillips. 130 from Gerwen Price. Levels up this quarterfinal. 3 apiece between the Green Machine and the Iceman. I would go Brentford, personally. Obviously, for obvious reasons. But if I wasn't a Man United fan, I would still go Brentford. The new stadium. Try and make Ivan Toney, a top Premier League striker. That would be a good career mode to do, actually. And what you could do is, because Brentford have the model of signing like Scandinavian players, you could pick up a couple of good Scandinavian players. Price is on the 9. Gerwen Price is on the 9 data, people. He wants 1-4-1 to beat. Well, not beat. This would only put him 4-3 up. would break the throw. Wow. Treble 3 first visit. No, misses it. So he has left 52 after 9. So 52 for a 12 dart break a throw is not too shabby with an injury, is it? Tops. Double 10. So, oh, there's a roar. It's only a little one. But he breaks Michael Van Gerwen, leads 4-3. He's now throwing for a 5-3 advantage. Considering he's injured, he is performing pretty well. Yeah, exactly. I would prefer Brentford to, in terms of a project. Plus, Leeds are yesterday's news, aren't they? If you were going to do a Leeds career mode, it was probably last season. Now they've just sort of tailed off. No one really seems to enjoy Leeds career modes or playing as Leeds. '96, good recovery. Got Ericsson as well. That's very true. Very true. So, you've got a striker, not striker, you've got a player there where you can build the team around for like the first couple of seasons. And when he either leaves or retires, then you can like bleed through and you could send your youth scouts to like Norway, Denmark and like Sweden and make it realistic. Do you know what? That's actually making me want to do it, to be fair, but I'm enjoying my Norwich career mode at the moment. Can't take out 128 now, so gonna have to go single 16 to leave tops. Michael Van Gerwen wants 107. Wanted, don't know why he's gone that route, but okay. Tops for 5-3 for Gerwen Price. 3 darts at it. He doesn't need 3, only needs 1. Gerwen Price leads Michael Van Gerwen by 5 legs to 3. He was 3-1 down, Gerwen Price. 4 legs on the spin to lead 5-3. Can you go 6 perfect? No. 1-3-4. He's not left to finish. Still on 187. You don't like Gerwen Price much. That's your opinion. I disagree with you, but wait, what? How did he 84 there? Tops. Oh, what a shot that from Van Gerwen. 120. I won't be screaming and shouting for shots because my throat is absolutely in agony. So I'm not gonna, be screaming and shouting. But that was a great 120. So don't think that if I, I'm being biased by not over celebrating a 120 there from Van Gerwen. It was a very good shot. He stayed straight on the 120, but I just don't want to really rip my throat apart by screaming out a 120. $140. So Price needs 2 trebles from this position. Needs a 140. Great 140 from Cazoo. Great 140 from Van Gerwen to leave 124. Exactly, Chris. It's a great career mode to do. Only 59. So 124 advantage Michael Van Gerwen to level up at 5 apiece and throw in the deciding leg. Needs a treble. Needs another one. 93 Gerwen Price to leave himself 50. Double 16 for Van Gerwen. Van Gerwen has missed a dart to send this to a decider. Gerwen Price. What is this fucking booing, man? Grow up. Bloody grow up, man. Jesus Christ, tops. Gerwen Price beats. Injured Gerwen Price beats Michael Van Gerwen 6-4. Oh, I'm getting fucking pissed off with this shit bloody booing now. This is really starting to piss me off. Get a bloody grip, for fuck's sake. Go to the darts to be an absolute fucking idiot. Like, I was even annoyed about it happening to Joe Cullen and Daryl Gurney at the weekend. It's a bloody joke. What? Why do you turn up to the darts knowing you're going to be an absolute dickhead? Like, it just doesn't make sense. What goes through their fucking mind? Christ. It's embarrassing. They're literally not even darts fans as well. Darts fans. That's what's more irritating. Bloody think they're like a bunch of 5-year-olds booing him when he's on a double. My granddad got it right. My granddad said if that happened in a pub, you'd get chucked out and banned. If you had some irritating dickhead in the back, like in pub darts or Super League or county going boo in the background, you get chucked out. See you later, mate. Bye. There's the door. Make sure it hits you on the way out. I'm not saying we should go to that because I think 9 times out of 10, the atmosphere can be made, brilliant from darts, but in the crowd especially. But when it's just immaturity, then it's just pointless. It just doesn't make any sense. But it doesn't matter. Price is in the semi-finals, which is the main thing. As it stands, my prediction is going the way I was expecting. I said Michael Smith, Gerwen Price, Johnny Clayton, and then I was torn on the last one between Cullen and Wright. I still don't know which way I'm going to go with that one because I don't know how Peter Wright is going to be playing. You did call it 6-4, to be fair. I really hate the demise of Gary's game at the moment. It's an upsetting thing to see, I think. And anyone that's followed darts for a long period of time and will continue to follow darts for a long period of time will understand that what was I saying? We'll understand the fall of Gary Anderson being upsetting. I've always loved Gary. He's a very good player. He's no nonsense, but the demise is worrying. It's scary as well. No, Wright's not out. Wright's still there, JJ. Just don't go to the darts. Especially, exactly. Couldn't get my bloody words out. Put your teeth in next time. Gary Anderson is a good player, just not on form with his high scoring, finishing not too bad. Look, Gary is one that will always divide opinion because of the way he approaches certain stuff. The way he don't want to turn up at Euro Tours, goes home on the Sunday of a Players' Championship weekend, and I can see why people do get frustrated because you've got players that all throughout the year will try their hardest to get into like World Championships and qualify for Grand Slams and the match play and stuff like this. And you've got Gary who basically takes it for granted because he does. Let's face it, he takes it for granted. If you are new to the channel, guys, please make sure to drop us a subscribe. Please make sure to drop a like on the stream as well. We're currently on 25 likes. Let's see if we can hit 30 likes before the Gary Anderson, Johnny Clayton game. There is over 30 of you in here, so if you've not yet hit the like button, please make sure to do so. Let's hit 30 likes before the Gary Anderson, Johnny Clayton game. And also vote on the poll as well. I need to sort out the next poll, sorry, very shortly. So Gerwen is on to 9 points. So if he wins the night, Gezi, he'll be on to 12 points. Exactly. Hence the fact Gerwen, Price. There's a few others like that as well. There's just few players that even injured they can just perform magnificently. Also, guys, if you do want to support the channel financially, you can do that by the $sign. A donation from as little as 79p. You will appear on the bottom of the banner as well if you do donate to the channel. And if you do want to become a member, that is from as little as $1.99 a month to become a channel member. I'm not even gonna talk about Michael Smith winning something because I don't want to bloody jinx myself. Because every time I back him, he bloody doesn't bloody turn up or doesn't win it. Every time I say, go on then, win it now. Just doesn't. Right, let's put the poll on for the next one. 50-50 on the poll, to be fair. You guys were 50-50 on Anderson Clayton. Let me make the second. It's Cullen, isn't it? Cullen against Wright. Johnny! Right, just put the poll on then. Right, there we are. You can vote on the next poll. Cullen against Wright. We will definitely do a raid at the end of the stream. I know exactly who we will raid as well, so stick around to the end of the stream. He's just gone live as well, so he has just gone live. Michael Smith makes it to the end of the tournament but doesn't win. Yeah, we know. I feel sorry for Gary. I really do. It's a difficult situation. 100% for Peter Wright on the vote as well, by the way, which is crazy. Joe Cullen is still a very good player. Just checking in, Mike and everyone. One device and fighting battery life. Thanks for tuning in, though, Iron Force. Is massively appreciated. Jump around. I forgot the first semi-final is done. Michael Smith against well, not done, but that will be the first semi-final. Iron Force says Bully Boy takes it. Yeah, I fear for Gary. I really do feel sorry for Gary. This could be... I really don't want him to like fall off because I think he's a legend of the sport, but it's a difficult one. Catch you later, Iron Force, mate. Mark Webster, Rob Stud. At least it's not Wayne Mardle. Gary Anderson versus Johnny Clayton. Should be a interesting battle. 120, 60 on the floor. $140. Johnny Clayton is definitely the best 140 hitter in the world. He messes that first. He messes that first 20 up, and then he'll just go 60-60. Well, this time he's gone 57-57. You honestly think it's Michael Smith's night? Oh, God, someone said it. 140 for Clayton. Oh, that second one has just flicked off the top of the flight. 70 for Gary Anderson to take the first leg. 55. He gets it. Gary Anderson hold the throw. Leads 1-0 Gary. I honestly think a player beats a player to win a... For God's sake. Oh, you just know Chris is going to come up with the with those type of comments. The vote is 50-50 at the moment for Cullen against Wright. One thing I will say about Gary, obviously watching him last week and watching him recently, it seems like he's been rushed in his movement, in his rhythm. But I must say that's been eradicated from his game now. It doesn't seem rushed. It seems back to the fluid Gary that we're used to with the throw, and it just seems so more well, what's the word? Just so more relaxed and composed from what it was. It did look very desperate when he was throwing, to be fair, but now it looks a lot more steady. Wants to put a bit of pressure on this Tops, and he has. He's left 48. So Tops for Johnny Clayton for 1 apiece. Double 10 for Johnny. He takes it, levels up the quarterfinal. 1 apiece between Gary Anderson and Johnny Clayton. 2 legs in, and this is better from Gary. A lot better from Gary Anderson. Back-to-back tons. You just need someone to... Only 58. $140. No, it was a ton there. Thought that was 2 treble 20s. Oh, Johnny. Johnny Clayton scoring 25. Treble 7, treble 1, single 1. 125 from Gary. Leaves 161. So he is on a finish at least. Good shot there on the 90. Leaves himself 71. Gary Anderson not on a finish. I'm guessing you don't mean on YouTube, Chris. I mean I guess you mean like just a chilled career mode, I'm presuming. Tops for Gary. See, he's back to the snatching of the darts now, I think. So double 10 for Gary Anderson for 2-1. And he gets it. Gary Anderson leads Johnny Clayton. 3 consecutive holds of throw in this quarterfinal. And it's to a decent standard, both in the early 90s. Yeah, chill. That's what my Norwich one is. I was going to do it on YouTube, but the problem about doing... I've always said this. The problem about doing a YouTube career mode, you can't do it just chilled. You have to just leave it for when you go live. And it restricts you. Like this Norwich career mode, I'm already in season 3 by playing a couple of games, then simming one here, then playing a couple, then simming a couple there. Obviously, you know, people on a YouTube career mode will want to see every single game, won't they? So I would definitely not be starting season 3 if I was doing it on YouTube. I'd probably wouldn't even be halfway through season 1 at this point. 94. So that's another reason why I'm glad that done it like that. Only 36 from Johnny. Doesn't leave a finish, so... Well, Gary's not going to leave one either. Only 52. Definitely not going to leave a finish off 254, are you? So Johnny Clayton then. The average is definitely just creeping down. It's not all about averages. I will admit that. It's not all about the averages, but it is nice to get a steady average, isn't it? So 114 for Clayton for 2-2. Wanted treble 18 tops. He's not going to get it. Already sending skips to Denmark, etc. Double 4 for Clayton. Levels up at 2 apiece. Yeah, Wright is just edging the vote at the moment. Only a ton. Back to back to back tons. One 135 from Gary. This is going to be a weird game, I think. Well, we may have like different parts of the game where Gary pulls away, maybe looks good, then Clayton pegs him back. I don't think this is going to be... I think this will be a 6-5 game. So 171 for Gary. 131 to leave tops off 171. Oh, that's a great shot from Gary Anderson. I tell you what, that is so underrated as a shot because he's on tops and he's gone single one, so he has to totally readjust his throw and readjust himself to be able to take out 39. Very good from Gary, that. Very, very good composure to change the whole look and approach of the board because you're focusing on the tops. You've hit the ones, you have to go completely down the bottom end of the board. It can put a few people off in terms of the rhythm. I'm still a bit thing to why he is in the Premier League. I know obviously he gets, people in the arenas and stuff like that, and he's good to get money in, and in terms of revenue, people will tune in and watch. But I just, is he good enough to be in a 16-week format? I'm not too sure. Obviously, if 5 years ago, I'd say Gary was probably one of the first names in the Premier League, but now I think he's starting to potentially tail off in terms of being at the elite level. Don't get me wrong, I love the players. He's a fantastic player. Another one of them would have left double 19. That would have been special, wouldn't it? 98 to leave tops. Gary Anderson wants 92 for 4-2. Ball. Oh, what a shot. What a shot on the ball for Gary Anderson. Positions, I'm going for 2 right backs, another left back, another right wing at the moment. Sign, I'm trying to think of some Nordic players. Let me just put a message in Dan's chat. Right, I've just put a message in Dan's chat so he knows. Let me see if he reads it. I'm playing 4-3-3 with 2 CM, sorry. 2-4-7 of Clayton compared to 2-4-3 of Anderson. One, 2, 5. What a shot from Johnny Clayton. 107. What a shot, 107. Yeah, there we are. I just had to do that because he's a legend, Dan. So we'll go back to the darts now. There will be a raid over on his channel later on. Right, I need to focus on the darts here. 1, 2, 3 to leave 64, but Johnny Clayton wants 161. He's not going to take it. So it's advantage. Gary Anderson for 5-3. He will then be throwing for the match. Single 7. Didn't want that. 57 left. Got to go 17 tops. Got to. Tops. And he gets it. Gary Anderson breaks Johnny Clayton. And he is throwing for a 6-3 win. Bear in mind, I said there's no way Gary beats Clayton. Look at the bloody scoreline. Don't ask me for the bloody lottery numbers. Honestly. You think you're going to call something right because Gary Anderson has been no form whatsoever. So you go with your head and think, yeah, Clayton should win this. And then look what bloody happens. Bloody irritating, isn't it? Wow. And this completely throws open the sort of the Premier League mix now, with Gary going to be on 4 points should he win this. If he then was to get past Cullen or Wright, he's then onto 5 points. So it automatically shakes it all up in the Premier League table, which is why I'm in love with this format. This format seems to be like the one, if that makes sense. The Premier League always needed refurbishing. It always needed a little bit extra, something new to the Premier League. And Mark Webster said it in commentary just, about 5 minutes ago, that this feels like Formula One. In Formula One, you've got every individual race, like you've got in this Premier League, every individual night, which then accumulate to the overall tally at the end, going into the playoffs, obviously, with Formula One in that respect. So I do like this sort of format that you get loads of sort of legs or races, if you like. Obviously, we know them as nights, but loads of nights, which will then come to a combination of the playoff. Double 16 for Johnny. Gets it back to 5-4. So there's still life in the Ferret. He is throwing for his place in the semi-final. Well, he's throwing to stay in the match, isn't he? Matthew Edgar's doing all right on the live league. Is that on tonight? Or did he win? Did he play yesterday or something? Or Brennan Johnson. Yeah, Brennan. Sign him before he signs for bloody Sampdoria, like he did on my career mode. We've just hit 30 likes, guys. Thanks for your continued support. Great turn that from Johnny. I'll tell you what, I desperately need a drink. I can't go downstairs because people have got COVID in the house. That's irritating. He's into final sat. Oh, he won yesterday overall, did he? So he's into Champions Night or whatever it's called. What's it called? It's called Champions Night, isn't it? Or Champions Week or Ultimate Week, something like that. $79 for 32. So Johnny Clayton wants double 16 to send us to a last leg decider. Double 8, big dart. Big dart for Johnny Clayton. It's a great shot. Great shot from the Ferret. Levels up at 5 apiece. Johnny is throwing in the last leg decider. Gary is throwing in the last leg decider, sorry. This match is going to... I said this was going to be a 6-5, didn't I? I did say this would be 6-5. So not going to, blow a trumpet up my ass or anything like that. Or, but I did say 6-5. Last leg decider. In a big game as well, this. Because, at both ends of the table. Johnny Clayton to keep the pressure on the few at the top. Gary to try and get some points. He's only on 2 points, and that was on the first night, I think. So his only 2 points was on night 1. He hasn't done anything for 4 nights. So double 18 for 6-5, Gary Anderson. Double 9, big dart. So Johnny Clayton, 1-2-8 to beat Gary Anderson 6-5. The ball. Johnny Clayton misses the ball for the 1-2-8. Gary Anderson, double 4. And Gary Anderson finally gets a win. The Flying Scotsman beats the Ferret. 6 legs to 4. 6 legs to 5, sorry. Gary Anderson gets his second win of the Premier League. Maybe I was wrong for slating him. Maybe I was wrong. We'll see. He will take on Joe Cullen or Peter Wright in the second semi-final. Cullen will have the darts in this, won't he? Yeah, Cullen will have the darts. Right, let me put that on there. So we've already got one semi-final confirmed. Evening, Evan. Hope you're well, mate. Thanks for tuning in. Hope everyone is all good in the chat. Honestly, that Clayton and Anderson game was a shambles. It wasn't that bad. I think it's because that first game was excellent, wasn't it? That first game between, the first and second game were two good games, to be fair. So there's always going to be one game, guys, that is awful. And definitely that one was the one for this week. Maybe Cullen Wright will live up to it, hopefully. Yeah, that's understandable, Evan, mate. That's absolutely understandable. I just don't know. No troubles had. They put it. Oh yeah, fair play to Anderson. Yeah, Anderson needs to start winning games, doesn't he? Because otherwise he could warrant people's opinions of him not being in the Premier League, which that's just stupidity. Some of the reasonings behind people thinking Gary shouldn't be in the Premier League. I said that maybe he shouldn't be in there, or maybe he's coming towards the end of his Premier League career in darts. But some of the bloody reasonings behind it were pathetic. Like he doesn't get anyone excited anymore. He's dropped off. You know, he's in bad form, but he's just not on form. He hasn't dropped off in terms of is the overarching sort of scheme of his games, but and yes, I'm not too sure. JJ says he's a good player, just not on form at the moment. But when he performs, he's unstoppable. Exactly. He makes a run to a semi-final of a world championship, and then everyone's like, "Oh yeah, that's Gary." It's like, well, get your bloody flip flops off, bloody Wayne Arnold. Evan says, "What you fancy for Wright Cullen?" Look, after seeing the Price match, my decision has already been swayed to Peter Wright. If Price played and he was awful with the injury, then I would say Joe Cullen. But I don't think the injuries are going to matter too much for Price and Cullen. What's your thoughts on Johnny Clayton form at the moment? We spoke about it on Tuesday. He's slightly dropped off form, which is expected. I think, and you know, there might be I'm a Johnny Clayton fan myself, but you might hate me for saying this, but I think Johnny Clayton had his success too soon. I think he had his success way too soon, and he wasn't ready to. I'm not saying wasn't ready, but I think he has had it a little bit too soon, in my opinion, anyway. Which he's not been able to catch up to it as quickly as you would need to with the amount of success he's had. But he's still an absolutely incredible player, Johnny Clayton. Don't get me wrong. Let's read through a few more comments. Yeah, that's the thing. I think we'll see how this Premier League goes. And if he doesn't perform at Rotterdam, it will be his last Premier League. I'm not too sure about that. I think Gary will always get selected for obvious reasons. Well, not always. I mean, if he's glaringly obvious not good enough, then he won't get selected. But I think he will get selected the majority of the time. Hello, Clive. Thanks for tuning in. Chris has gone for Wright. Evan says, did Cullen have an injury? I don't think so. I don't think there's an injury with Joe Cullen. If you are new to the channel, guys, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button as well. We are on the road to 3K subscribers. If you do want to help the channel financially, you can do that by donating via the super chat or by becoming a member of the channel. Obviously, paid donations are, financially, so they are obviously much appreciated to help the channel grow. The next thing I will be getting for the channel is a microphone as well. So the next stage is a proper mic for the streams, and then we'll probably look into a green screen. Then I think I think we will look into a green screen after I invest in a mic. I agree with you on Clayton. Wasn't going to have as much success this year as he did last year. Next year is a massive year for Johnny Clayton. Next year he's lucky that the Premier League and the Masters are not ranked events. That's all I'm saying. Because next year is going to be a tough year to defend the Grand Prix, to defend the World Series of Darts finals as well. I think Smith will win this one. Depends on how he finishes, how his finishing goes. Right, let me delete the poll, not delete, but end the poll, and then I'll put the next poll up. So you guys have gone 52% Peter Wright, 48% Joe Cullen. Joe Cullen actually didn't get his walk on last week, which I think is big for him this week. And so sallied away. Sallied away. She knows it's too late. This walk-on will beat any. Because don't look back in anger. I tell you what, the response that Peter Wright will get in Aberdeen and Glasgow is going to be absolutely ridiculous. It is going to be unbelievable. I am looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to Aberdeen and Glasgow. Then again, I'm looking forward to Rotterdam for Van Gerwen as well. So it's going to be a difficult one. By the way, I'm voting Gerwen Price in the next vote. For some reason, the person that makes the vote and are not allowed to vote on it on YouTube. I don't know why that is the case. I suppose it's your own vote, isn't it? So, but I'd expect you to be able to do that. But of course, I'm going to vote Price in that one. I thought Wright would dress up as a leprechaun. Can you imagine that? No, Scotland and Ireland. Don't Scotland and Ireland have like a bit of beef? No, I don't think they like each other, do they? Don't stop the party. I don't know if they do. I thought Scotland and Ireland don't really get on that well. Wonder why Cullen's got 13 on. Wonder what that tattoo means. Do any countries in UK like each other? Probably not, Chris. Probably not. You're not sure. Right, what are we saying in this one then, in terms of the scoreline? Cullen against Wright, scoreline. Peter Wright has won 35 out of his last 49 legs against Joe Cullen. $140 from Cullen. I would love Cullen to win this though, because he was not prepared last week. What the hell is he throwing? What the hell is Peter Wright throwing, people? What the hell are these? 6-4 Wright, 6-3 Cullen. What the hell is that? Jesus Christ. Peter Wright, man. If this man fails to amuse me. I do like Cullen's darts as well, though, to be fair. Cullen's darts are that they seem to have like the grooves in the right point of the dart. Peter Wright. It's Wright's darts that won his first world title with different barrel. Is it? To be fair, you're probably right, because I am just taking a massive look at the barrel. I don't think they are. I don't think they are the same darts. I'm not too sure. Only 83. I'll tell you what, this is a bit of an awkward leg for both, I think. And he gets it. Peter Wright leads 1-0. Breaks the Cullen throw. He's now throwing for a 2-0 lead. This is an awful game so far. I know it's only a leg and quarter. Well, not even a quarter. Just over a leg of darts, but it is to a poor standard at the moment. You must agree it's not the best for both of these. Great 140. Because on Red Dragon website, there's right section of darts on sale. Is there? I'll have a look at that after the stream. One 3-3 to leave a ton. Joe Cullen is massively having a stinker here. This is a bold question to ask. Tops for Wright. Tops for Peter Wright. Wow. I don't want to be bold in saying this, but do you think this was wrong putting Cullen in the Premier League? Or do you think he's just having a couple of bad games? And wow, I say that he could be leveling this game up, breaking the right throw with how bad Wright has been. Or is this just a bad game? Double 18 for Joe Cullen levels up the tie. I don't know if I'm being a bit harsh on Joe Cullen there because, that was an awful leg of darts. But to be fair, it was awful from both. So, yeah, I'll probably retract my statement there. Just seemed like Cullen was just nowhere near it, nowhere near the level. But then Peter Wright missed about 6 darts at a double, which allowed Cullen to take it out. .184, Peter Wright. Right, this is absolutely embarrassment. People are going against Gerwen Price in the vote for the semi-final. Great 140. Good evening, Mike. How are you doing this fine Thursday? Great, actually, Robert, to be fair, mate. Hope you're well as well. Hope everyone is well. Yeah, it's gone back to 50-50 now, the vote. So a couple of people must have voted Gezi. Oh. I'll tell you what, if Peter Wright gets through this game, I wouldn't be surprised if he throws different darts in the semi-final. I really wouldn't be surprised. 164 for 2-1 with Cullen left on 60. There's the treble 19. There's not another one for the ball. One, two, four. So 60. Miss more darts at a double Joe Cullen. So Peter Wright wants tops to break the throw. And he takes it. This has been an awful night, but Peter Wright does break the Cullen throw. It's 2-1 to Snakey. You think Price wins the night? You think Price versus Wright final? Look, I'm not going to back against Gezi. I think Gezi beats. I'd actually say, yeah. I think Price beats the winner of this in the final. I don't think Gary beats the winner of this personally. So I think the final will be Gerwen Price versus Peter Wright or Joe Cullen. Again, Joe Cullen is stretching for this, I think. He's stretching a bit. I know it's been weeks since the tournament, but the crowd in the UK Open final were a disgrace. They literally didn't care Danny Noppert won the tournament. Yeah, they when he lifted the UK Open trophy, they were actually booing him, Chris. Which, well, it doesn't shock me with the crowd, but just begs the question of why you turn up to a tournament or... Yeah. Because when you went to the Worlds, Chris, because I know you went to the Worlds in December, I'm presuming you just went there as a darts fan to watch the darts, enjoy the darts in the venue, probably joined in with a few of the chants as well, and stuff like that, and soaked up the atmosphere. But apart from that, you probably just went there to watch darts, where a lot of them these days don't go to watch darts, they go there to cause trouble. And not just that, one thing I've noticed from listening to things on social media that they reckon a large performance. I was reading bloody Evan's comment. a large factor of the booing is if people have got bets on. If people have got bets on, and they'll boo the other player who they've betted on to win that night, and it's wrong. It is wrong. That's why Nopper in the Premier League could be doubtful, because fans would campaign saying he's not entertaining. Tops for Peter Wright, leads 3-1. But then, Chris, I would argue back that that Jose de Souza is not really entertaining. He doesn't bounce around on the stage, does he? Yes, he takes out some weird outshots and can't count to save his life, but he's not really entertaining to an extent. So, yeah, this is a bit poor from Cullen. It's a bit poor from both of them, to be fair, but Peter Wright is 3-1 up. Danny Noppert is an excellent player. I would go even beyond good. I'd say he's an excellent player. I do actually miss the Judgment Night, to be fair. I did like it when two players got eliminated. I didn't like the change, because when you got eliminated, the only thing happened was an extra 2 legs. It was, instead of first to 7, it was first to 8, wasn't it? Or whatever it was. And I was like, oh, I mean, you could have added something different rather than just changing the amount of legs needed to win from the second stage. I was playing that today, was on a 64 check. It went treble 8, double 8. Why would you go that route? Why wouldn't you go 16s, 16-8 tops? I don't know why you wouldn't do that, to be honest, Robert, mate. That's exactly what I would do. 16, either 16-8 tops or 16-16 double 16. No, that's 62. No, I can't count. I was trying to bloody work out in my head. And he takes double 10. Holds the throw. 3-2 to Peter Wright. It's a big holder throw from Joe Cullen. Luckily, crowd weren't as bad when I was there. Yeah, what was it like, actually? I forgot to actually ask you that. Obviously, they weren't bad, because you would have just said it in your comment, but were they a bit bad, or were they boo anyone? Great 180 from Cullen. The rock star is putting in a rock and roll performance. He's not. He's not. He's starting to grow into this game, Cullen. Maybe it's a little bit too late, though, because all Peter has to do is 3 holds a throw and he's into the semi-final. But little boost for Jim Williams versus Joe Cullen, but that was it. Oh, you was there for that incredible atmosphere then when they carried on singing Joe Cullen's walk-on after, when the game was already starting. Oh, I would have loved to have been there for that. And even more would have loved to see Jim Williams live. $60. Did you go for both sessions then, Chris, or did you only go for the afternoon or evening? Oh, that's unlucky. Which way is Peter Wright going to go? We've seen him go 20 double 18 before, presuming it's 16 tops for 56. It is tops for 4-2. It's a good dart from Peter Wright. Puts a 2-leg buffer between him and Joe Cullen and puts him 2 legs away from victory against the Rockstar. Only thing that saved afternoon session was atmosphere for Cullen's walk-on. Yeah, this game is not been great at all. Yeah, like I said, the game has not been good at all, really. Great 180 from Cullen, though. I'll tell you what, I'm already looking forward to the World Championship already. I'm already looking forward to the World Championship and looking forward to doing the World Championship on this channel again, the World Match Play on this channel. I'll tell you what, we're going big this year. I'm hoping we can hit 5K by the end of the year. 5K by the end of the year would be sensational, and I think we can do it. So that's what we're going to push for. That is the end of year target. It's a massive target. I know it is, but we've got so many tournaments to come. We've only had the UK Open yet. We've still got the Grand Slam, the Grand Prix, the Match Play, the World Cup, the World Championships. I'm trying to think of anything else. The World Cup, the Grand Slam, the Grand Prix, the World Match Play, the World Championships. Is there anything else? The European Championships, the Players' Championship finals. And obviously all the Pro Tours as well. 90 left. So Joe Cullen wants 48. 16 for double or 8 for tops? 16 for double. He takes it. 4-3 between Joe Cullen and Peter Wright. I'll tell you what, this is a game that I wouldn't mind ending very shortly. And the rest of the Premier League, yeah. We've only had, well, this is night 6. So after this, we've got 10 more nights. Watch that awful quality of Dirk vs. Koltsov in evening session. No wonder went all the way. Raws on stage story of that game. Yeah, Koltsov gave it, didn't he? I remember watching that game and Koltsov turned to the crowd as if to say, come on, cheer me on sort of thing. Yeah, I don't think this dart will get stay or will stay for Peter Wright. I don't think. Yeah, he's how tall is Martin Clayton? He's like 6 foot. Is he 6'7", 6'8", something like that? They're probably not playing well because they're not wearing green. I doubt that is the. I doubt that's the. I doubt that's the process of why then went. Oh yeah, he went eat shit. So he's left 96, Cullen, with Peter Wright not on a finish. I tell you what, despite the fact Cullen has played absolutely atrocious in this game, he has got a chance here of potentially winning this game, as weirdly as that sounds. Why has he gone double 19, double 19? I don't get that. I don't get why you've gone double 19, double 19 with Peter Wright on 66. 16 for tops for Peter. One dart is all Peter Wright needs. A holder throw. And he leads Joe Cullen by 5 legs to 3. Now, honestly, I'd come in with an Ireland jersey and then I'd win the night. I doubt it. I very much doubt that. By the way, Michael Smith is doing very good at winning his quarterfinal in recent weeks. After a few weeks ago, everyone said Michael Smith is going to probably end on what was I going to say? Oh, totally forgot what I was going to say then. Nothing better than seeing my favourite player. I don't even know what I was saying then. I was saying something and then totally forgot what I was saying. Nothing better than seeing my favourite player, Aspinall, on the evening session. Yeah, your favourite player is Aspinall, isn't it? $105 to leave 76. 66 for Joe Cullen. It was 20 for double 16. He's missed double 16. So Peter Wright wants 76 for a 6-3 win. Wow. Peter Wright has missed 2 at double 8. Joe Cullen wants 3 at double 16. He doesn't need 3 at double 16. He only needs the 1. It's 5-4. Peter Wright is now throwing for a place in the semi-final. William O'Connor doesn't actually wear green on his shirt, by the way. He has like a white, black, and orange shirt, I think. Or something like that. He obviously has a little bit of green on his shirt, but if you want someone to wear all green, that is Michael van Gerwen. Of course, is the green machine. I would have loved to go to the latter stage at the Worlds at some point, but still watched 8 games in a day. Yeah, that's remarkable. I will go to a World Championship final in the crowd. 100%. And the reason why I will not go to the UK Open is I want the first time that I go to the UK Open to be as a player. That's why, even if I get the opportunity to go to it, I'm going to refuse it. Because I want the first time to be as a player. 57 from Peter. Yeah, but Cullen and Wright aren't even wearing a spot of green. Actually, that's false because Peter Wright has got a bit of green on one of his sponsors. So if you want to be pedantic, then technically he is. For Jennings bet. Oh, what a thrown dart that is. How the hell has he got that into the treble there? $92. So 64 for 6-4. All the 6s and all the 4s for a place in the semi-final. Tops for a place in the semi-final. Peter Wright is in the semi-final. A 6-4 win over Joe Cullen. Wow. I tell you what, the semi-finals, the semi-finals look tasty. Michael Smith versus Gerwen Price. Gary Anderson against Peter Wright. Who's winning then? Who do we think's winning the night? So we've only got 4 left. Yeah, but Cullen and Wright, yeah. So that 1-0 West Ham at half time. Come on, you Irons! I always want English teams, apart from Man City and Liverpool, to do well in Europe. Smith versus Wright final I'm going for, and Smith to win it. I feel sorry for Smith. As much as I'm Wright fan, I want Smith to win. You said Gerwen Price was winning earlier on, Robert. Change your mind, mate. I'll have to get you a pack of flip-flops, pal. This is bloody irritating with all the bloody tabs I've got open. Michael Smith has the throw in this semi-final. Make sure to hit the vote, guys, on this first semi-final between Michael Smith and Gezi Price. Also, if you've not done so already, hit that like button. We are 4 likes away, from 40 likes. And please make sure to hit the subscribe button. We are 23 subscribers away from 2.5k. 6-1 Smith, 6-3 Price. Some of your guys' predictions. It's going to be interesting whichever way this goes, actually, to be fair. Right, let's just check Dan is still live. Because I do want to raid his stream at full time. Full time? When the thing's ended. Right, is he still live? Yeah, he is. I got The Apprentice on record for tonight as it's the business plans interviews. Oh, I don't watch that anymore. Oh, I carried on watching it and then I just got not bored of it because it's a great program, but I just had too many to catch up on. So I was like, there's no point now, is there? I'm that far behind. I only watch it for Claude from The Apprentice. Yeah. Maguire's positioning was shocking for the goal that left Dallo to mark 3 men and then they scored. Oh, yeah. Let's not talk about Harry Maguire. As Evan says, I forgot to banter you about Tuesday night. Yeah, let's ignore that. That never happened. Man United never lost to Man United never lost to Atletico Madrid. It never happened. Right. How long has this poll been up for? It's been up. Right, we'll end that poll now, actually. No, we'll stay with what I've done. I had too many to catch up on, Chris. So I may watch the next series. I'm not too sure, but it's hard to sort of catch up. Yes, I do play darts. Yeah. In fact, let me show you the match that I played earlier. Obviously, it was against the dart bot, but there's improvement to the game. 48.62 average, awful game for me, but I'm getting better. First 9.55 average. Like 1 minute I can play fantastically, but I've dropped off massively in terms of my standard in the last sort of like I'd say month or so. I've literally not picked up a dart for too often in a while, and that's a bad thing to do. That you need to stay consistent. You can't, put the darts away because honestly, I want Price to win at times because of the constant boos. Yeah, but like I said, I shouldn't have put the darts away for a while. I did, annoyingly, but I'm definitely going to continue more now, and hopefully I can get back to the 65, 70 average that I could perform to on a regular basis. Hopefully that comes back now, because I don't want that to get gone from my game. At least Liverpool did you a favour last night. Yeah, thanks, Scousers. Play was delayed at Goodison Park as a protester appeared to have tied himself to Begovic's right-hand post. Really? I've got Dan Turf Morehouse's stream on in the background. He's currently England manager, and he's picked Akin Fenwa for the England team, and he's just scored against New Zealand on his career mode. Akin Fenwa scoring goals for England. Wow. I'll definitely be slating him when I go on his stream later on, asking him why the bloody hell. Why the hell have you picked Akin Fenwa? But there we are. Yeah, they've got Newcastle, haven't they? I think. Is it Newcastle? Yeah, Newcastle, 66th minute. Yeah, an Everton fan pinned himself to the goal during the match, probably in some sort of protest. Anti-oil protester ties himself to the goalpost at Everton versus Newcastle. Then an Everton fan runs on the pitch and throttles him. Bloody hell. Who you in favour for here, Mike Smith or Price? Mike Smith or Price? Price any day. Poor Frank won't be long before he gets sacked, I'm afraid. Well, he's not going to keep them up at this rate, is he? But the thing is, you can't say anything bad against Frank Lampard because if you say anything bad against Frank Lampard, you're bad because he's the England media darling boy, isn't he? Can't say nothing about Lampard, even though he's shit as a manager. And then he'll be beside Jamie Carragher on Sky Sports. I wouldn't be surprised, to be fair. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I'm absolutely starving here. This is what I hate, the bloody turnover in time between the quarterfinals and the semi-finals. Like, just get on with it, man. Just get on with it. It doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to take this amount of time. Mike, I'm heading off to work. Keep up the good work. Cheers, Static, mate. Cheers, I guess. What was I going to do? How many times have we seen Anderson play Peter Wright in recent games? This is one thing we're going to get. You're going to get so many repeated games between certain players. Like the amount of times I've seen, Peter Wright versus Gary Anderson this year and the back end of last year is ridiculous already. So it's going to happen. I knew it was going to happen, but hopefully it doesn't get too repetitive. Right, I'll end the poll now for the first semi-final. Right, let me make the second semi-final poll. Well, they played each other in the World semi-final, didn't they? I'm trying to think of, was there any more? What was I going to do? Second semi-final, yeah. Anderson versus Wright. There we are. Right, Michael Smith, Gezi Price underway first, though. Price has only been in one final, hasn't he? And that was the one that he won in Belfast, if I'm right. Please make sure to hit that like button, guys. We're 4 likes away from 40 likes. And we're getting closer and closer to re-getting to 2.5k. So please make sure to like and subscribe. Share the stream as well. That'll be much appreciated. Wow. Michael Smith has lost to the winner every single week of the Premier League. Every single week he's lost to the winner. So that means Gezi Price is winning the tournament tonight. Yeah, the last time Price played Michael Smith was in the UK Open quarterfinals. So Gerwen Price just looks so focused tonight. Wouldn't be surprised if he does go on to win it, because when Price looks really focused, he will annihilate you. And so he wants 130 Price to lead the first leg. Still only needs one treble. The bullseye. And he's not done it. He's ignored to go for the bull, and he's gone single 10 to leave tops. So tops for a breaker throw and 1-0 Gezi Price. Double 10. And he gets it. Gerwen Price breaks the Michael Smith throw and leads 1-0. An early break in the Premier League is so massive, with it only being a race to 6. Like, if you can break in the first leg and then go 2-0 up in a race to 6, you're already a third of the way there, aren't you? So you can not take your foot off the gas, because obviously no player will ever want to do that or ever admit to taking their foot off the gas. But if you do, then, and you're already 2-0 up at that point with a break of throw. Another one of them. $119 from Price. Michael Smith, though. A 180 from Michael Smith to leave 164. Gezi wants 144. It's not going to go. Another treble. 88 to leave 56. 164 is not going to go for Michael Smith. So Gerwen Price wants 56 for 2-0. Tops for 2-0. And he gets it. Gerwen Price leads 2-0. 107 average after the first 2 legs for Price. And he's already a third of the way into the final. 120 with 60 on the floor. That's unlucky from Michael Smith there with a bounce out. 1 like away from 40, guys. Keep hitting that like button. Gezi is finding his groove at the moment. Stay back up for the treble. Yes, I did hear that reaction from Wayne Maddle. Yes, Evan. Very, very sus from the big Hawaii 501. Only 62. Does leave 80. So, again, like 130, only 1 dart. You will definitely get, if you stay straight, you will 100% get a dart at double. He's going to have 2 at double 10. It's a good marker. It's going to have to move over to the left. And he moves it very... Wow. I don't know how he's missed that, actually. 103 for Michael Smith, then. So, double 10 for Price. Price has missed 3 at double 10. Wow. Double 18 for 2-1. Double 9 for 2-1. Double 9 for 2-1. Michael Smith has missed 3 at a double. Gerwen Price is going to get 3 more at double 10. Gerwen Price finally gets over the line in that leg. Took him 6 darts at double 10. And he is now 3 legs to 0 up on the World Championship runner-up. 96. Back-to-back 96s. Come on, Smith, says Robert. Another bounce out. If it happens once, it's an accident. If it keeps happening, it must be, the flight of the dart or whatever it may be. But Michael Smith does have quite a few bounce outs. God, that's bright. Do you like the way Sky Sports? Yeah, I said that at the start of the watch along, Evan. I did say that at the start of the watch along that I like that little addition that they've got for the averages on screen. I must agree, yeah. $110 for Gezi for 4-0. Treble 19 for double 19. What a shot that is from Gerwen Price. 110 takes it out, and he's 4-0 up on Michael Smith. Another holder throw for the world number 2. Gerwen Price is 4-0 up on Michael Smith, averaging 93. Michael Smith averaging 85 at the moment. 4 legs into this semi-final. Yeah, they could go down, yeah. Right, we're 1 like away, guys, from 40. So if there's over 30 of you in here at the moment, if you haven't yet hit that like button and it's still not black, then hit the like button, make it black. And also, if you've not hit the subscribe button, make sure that is not red. We don't like red on the channel. Well, I say we don't like red. We do like red, but we don't like red if it says red subscribe. They should have done that a long time before. Yeah. The only irritating thing with averages, apart from obviously now that they've introduced it, is you either have to wait until they show the averages on screen. You either have to wait for that, you either have to wait for the end of the match, or check the result for yourself on a live scorer thing or PDC website or match centers, anything like that to check the averages. Obviously, with them being constantly on the screen, it helps. So it helps with not needing to do that. It just tells you straight away. So 72 for Gerwen Price for 5-0. $16 tops. He's missed it. Gerwen Price has missed tops for 5-0. Michael Smith wants double 10 for 4-1. Big darts, and he gets it. Shake of the head because he knows that was a long time coming. It's 4-1 to Gerwen Price. 1-3-5 to start leg number 6. I think Watford and Norwich are going down, bottom 2, and then it's between Burnley and Everton to see who goes down, which I actually think Burnley... Don't rule Leeds United out of it, though. Don't rule Leeds out of it. I think they could still get relegated. Hopefully, anyway. Those dirty Leeds scum. They could still go down. But I think their win against Norwich the other day was massive for them. $139 for Gerwen Price to leave 82 for 5-1. It's a great setup shot. So 6 starts at 82. 25, 17 for tops. He's left himself double 10. He did have a few issues on double 10 Price earlier on in the match, but you'd expect this to go in free. Double 5. Double 5 for Gezi. And he's busted it. Michael Smith is on 183. I know, but surely Burnley and Everton won't finish over Leeds. All it takes is a few slip-ups. Double 10. Still double 10 for 5-1. Double 5 for 5-1. Wow. Price is having a bit of a nightmare here. What a shot. What a shot. On the ball, Michael Smith. Mate, piss off. Honestly. See you later. Absolute idiot. I mean, why come on here and just say prick? I mean, piss off. God, man. There's some absolute idiots on this planet. What makes you come onto someone's stream to just type in prick? I mean, well done. Well done. Just got you blocked, mate. So all that effort for some people, man. Some people. Someone in the chat just typed in prick. I mean, I don't care because I'll just time you out. So it doesn't bother me whatsoever. But it's just funny how sad people's lives are. Must have a sad life to do that. I actually feel sorry for these people, to be honest, more than anything. Yes, you can get angry that they do that for your streams, but I actually feel sorry for them that they haven't got a life. No, you don't. You won't be able to see it because I've hid him from the chat. Michael Smith has made it 4-3, and Gezi Price is having things to think about here. Is this the effect of not being able to practice or play too much darts recently? Is this having an impact on his game? I'll have a look at your message after the stream, Chris, mate. Because every time I go to look on my phone at something, I keep getting, because I'm literally like a second behind or something, I keep getting the notification from PDC Twitter. So it's doing my head in a bit. So I've not turned my phone off. I've just put it in my pocket so I can't see any updates. Those type of people go nowhere in life. Just let them off. I think Gezi is having a bit of problems here with his injury because when he's throwing the dart, it seems like he can't let go. It's not dartitis, but just seems like that second or third dart is just too dragged and it's flicking off and it's doing all sorts of things. Michael Smith has got to put himself a massive advantage here. I think Michael Smith goes on and wins this, to be fair. Price looks like he's absolutely struggling. This is better. 136 to leave tops. Can Michael Smith take out 106? Oh, what a shot that is. 106 out for Michael Smith to level up this semi-final 4 apiece between Michael Smith and Gerwen Price. I think the hand injury is definitely coming into play now, I think. You just see him when Michael Smith won that leg, Gerwen in the back range, just go like that with his hand. So it must be something to do with the hand. 180 to leave himself 2-2-1. He was 4-0 down in this. He was 4-0 down, Michael Smith. Look, you could say this is the resurgence of Michael Smith, or you could say it's the dropping off of Price. $85 to leave tops. Tops for 5-4. The first time he would lead in the semi-finals would be to go 1 away. Michael Smith from 4-0 down is 5-4 up on Gerwen Price. From 4-0 down, Michael Smith is leading 5-4. Michael Smith. Michael Smith. The booing's back. Well done, you classy idiots. Well done. Bloody idiots. Wow. Wow, Michael Smith. What a start. Or it's not what a start. He was crap after 4 legs, but from leg number 5 to leg 10, he has been absolutely fantastic, Michael Smith. But then again, you could say it's how bad that Price has been. 119 to leave double 10. All right. Double 10 for a 6-4 win for Michael Smith. Double 5. And he gets it. Michael Smith. From 4-0 down has beaten Gerwen Price by 6 legs to 4. Wow. 6 legs on the spin for Michael Smith. He was losing it 4-0, looking like he was absolutely dead and buried. But 6 legs on the spin for the world finalist. Wow. Wow. I literally have no words for that. That was incredible. 4-0 down, looked like he was absolutely out of it completely. And he goes and wins 6 legs on the spin to win it 6-4. Wow. That is class, if you ask me. That is absolutely unbelievable. Smith got a chance of winning the night, to be fair. Or to be honest. Do you think he does, though? I mean, well, he's got Gary Anderson or Peter Wright in the final. I think he beats Gary convincingly. Does he beat Peter, though? That's the thing. Does he beat Peter Wright? It's difficult. It's a big ask. It's a big ask. Only if Wright gets beat off Gary, yeah. Robert says, what the F have I just witnessed? You've witnessed an unbelievable comeback. That's what you've witnessed. Keep voting on the poll, guys, between Anderson and Wright. I will take it off as soon as the semi-final gets underway. So as soon as that gets underway, we will get it off. So far, 69% in favour of 69% for Peter Wright, 31% Anderson. No, it's fine, Robert, honestly. Oh, I'm getting tired now. Yeah, I think if Peter Wright beats Gary, I don't think Michael Smith beats Wright. But then again, Wright has not been excellent tonight, and Michael Smith has not got no injury worries. He's not got any form worries. He's playing in decent form. I could see Michael Smith winning this entire thing, even if he gets Peter Wright. Good performance from Smith. Yeah, I will be doing a raid at the end of the stream, guys. So please do stick around for the end of the watch along. So we will be doing a raid for someone who's playing FIFA. And when I do send you guys over there, drop him a subscribe, drop him a like, and tune into his FIFA stream. He's doing a career mode right now, and I said as soon as I end this, I will send a raid over to him. He's a top lad, so we will be going over there after the final. 2 games to go, of course. Second semi-final between Gary Anderson and Peter Wright, and then the final between Michael Smith or Gary Anderson or Peter Wright. You did call Michael Smith at the start of the night, to be fair, JJ. I got to give that to you. If Michael Smith wins, he will go at least into the top 4. Like the commentator said, through Price. Like the commentator said, though, Price might. Yeah, look, it might not be Price's injury that is lost in that game, but you'll know basically. You'll know if it was the injury because he will put something on social media, guaranteed. And I don't disagree with that. I mean, the whole point of being in a sport where it's got a lot of exposure is you can turn to social media if you need to come out and bring your thoughts out on something, i.e. the crowd. In certain situations, we've seen him come out and talk about the crowd. We've seen him come out about injuries before. We've seen Gazzy come out about a lot of things in the past. So I do think he would do that if, obviously he needed to, basically. Right, we're going to delete that or end the poll now. 61% Peter Wright. Everyone's going right, to be fair. Right, this should be an interesting semi-final between the 2 Scots combatants. I'll be back after the Anderson game. No worries, JJ, mate. I think it'll go deciding leg. I think Peter wins comfortably. I'm going 6-3 Peter Wright. He's changed his flights. That's nothing, though, is it? Changing flights. Great 180 from Gary. I'll go 6-5 Anderson. Catch you soon after the result. No worries, JJ. Catch you after this game. Only 45. $90 to leave 71. 158 for Peter. This would be some way, wouldn't it? He's not going to take it. So Gary will be back for 71 to lead 1-0. That's unlucky. You've got into the 11 there. 98 for 1-0, Peter Wright. 78 left. So tops for Gary. Gary Anderson leads Peter Wright by 1 leg to 0. Big up, Craig. Thanks for tuning in, mate. Good luck to Middlesbrough on the weekend against Chelsea. Ton 40 for Peter Wright. Gary Anderson takes on Joe Cullen next week. What a game that's going to be. Great 180 from Peter Wright. You actually got a ticket, did you? 135. $52 for Peter Wright when he resumes. 52 for 1-all. Double 16 for 1 apiece. Peter Wright levels up the semi-final. $140 from Gary. What a shot that is. 180 from Gary. This is going to be a slow game, I think. 76 for Gary. 56 left. 16 for Tops. Tops for 2-1. He's not taking it. Peter Wright is on 281, so Gary will be back for double 10 for 2-1. What pressure is he going to be under? He's going to be under no pressure whatsoever. So double 10 for Gary Anderson. Double 5. And it goes. Gary Anderson leads Peter Wright by 2 legs to 1. Please make sure to hit the like button, guys. Like I said, if there's someone in here that's not yet hit the like button, smash the red subscribe button. Smash the red subscribe button and smash the like button. We are 1 away from 40 likes. That'll be much appreciated. Go, Gary, go. Yeah, the 2 players I love to hate are out. Let me guess, Gerwen Price is one of them. We've hit 40 likes. Up the boys. $100. 96. Price and MVG are the two ones that you hate. $140 for Peter. Leaves himself 78. What can Gary leave off 265? 133 leaves 132. 78 for two apiece. 74 left. Gotta go 42, double 16. 38 to leave tops. Gary wants 132. Can't take it. One, two, one to leave 11. Tops for Peter Wright. Peter Wright levels up this semi-final. Two apiece between Gary Anderson and Peter Wright. Hate is too hard. Dislike is closer to the truth. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, there's a couple of players I dislike. I don't hate any player. Only 41. Yeah, I dislike Dirk van Dijvenbode. I can't stand him. Dislike him a lot, Dirk. It's a great shot from Peter. 180 to leave 180. Is exactly what Peter Wright does. 180 to leave 180. Not on a finish, though. Gary wants 146. 96 to leave 50. Peter Wright is on 180. Only a 140. Well, a 140 to leave tops. 140. 10 for tops. Tops for Gary. Gary Anderson leads Peter Wright by 3 legs to 2. Gary has been good on the doubles tonight. It's a great 180 from Peter Wright. Can Gary match us with another 180? Back-to-back 180s in leg number 6 of this semi-final. Only an 85. Can Gary hit the 9? No. He's left himself 2-2-1. Obviously not on a finish, but Peter will be on a finish after this visit, you presume. You will 100% be on a visit after this finish. So 140 to leave 96. Gary is starting to get his doubles back. Time to watch out. He's got to improve over a longer period of time than this, though, Magua. He's not going to take out 96. So Gary Anderson wants 1-2-1 to break Peter Wright and lead 4-2. Treble 17 for the bullseye, Gary. Gary Anderson misses the ball for the 1-2-1. Peter Wright wants 60 for 3-3. Double top for 3-3. He gets it. Peter Wright levels up the semi-final. 3-3 between Gary Anderson and Peter Wright. Great 140 from Gary. I'll tell you what, this is a bit of a good game, isn't it? 100 average for Gary, 95 from Peter. It's probably just going to drop below that. Wait, did Leicester win earlier? Let me have a look. Oh, Leicester got through in the Conference League. $90 to leave. 92, sorry, to leave tops. So Gary will be back for tops for a 4-3 lead. 3 darts at it for Gary Anderson. Tops for Gary Anderson. He leads Peter Wright by 4 legs to 3. How good would it be to see Gary Anderson win the Premier League night? So poor visit that from Gary. I'm hoping he can just iron out these bad visits and get over the line. I really want Gary to win this now. Just because he's not been on form recently and, you know, people have been questioning him. I want him to go out and win this night. Gary is playing some nice stuff as well. A 180 from Peter. Redonkulous stuff, this. Another one of them. Oh, he needed a 140 there, you feel. Would be nice to see him start winning again. It would, yeah. He's on 172, Gary. One, two, five. Double 8 has to go for Peter Wright. Double 4, big dart. Big moments for Peter Wright. Double 2. The pressure is getting to Peter Wright. Peter Wright has missed 3 darts at a double. Gary Anderson wants 51 to go 5-3 up. Gary Anderson is 1 away. Gary Anderson is 1 away from victory against Peter Snakebite Wright in the Scottish Derby. Gary Anderson is throwing for a place in the final. Wow, this would be brilliant. This would be absolutely brilliant to see Gary, at least in the final, never mind win it. 1-3-4. He will be on to 5 points if he wins this. If he then wins the final, he will be on 7 points. And massive advantage, 108 points advantage plus these. Yeah, Martin says, come on, Gary. So 208 points advantage minus these. So 170 for Gary. I think if he went 60-60, I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't go bull. He might have went like 10 or 18. So 72 for Gary Anderson for the match when he resumes. Gary Anderson wants 72 for a place in the final. 16, another one of them. Tops for Gary. Gary Anderson is into the final of night number 6. Peter Wright gets eliminated by his Scottish compatriot. It's a 6-3 win for the Flying Scotsman. That means we will have a new winner of a Premier League night. None of them have won it yet. So we've had 4 winners. We've had 4 winners of a Premier League night out of 8. We will be having 5 out of 8. Right, I've just put a poll in the chat. You had it right. 6-3, just had the wrong guy winning. Lol. Yeah, true, actually. I did say Wright was going to win it 6-3, didn't I? So the final is Bully Boy Michael Smith taking on Gary Anderson. Smash that vote, guys. Smash the like button. Smash the subscribe button. This could be Smith's night. It could be Gary's night. Right, let me sort this out. It should be Michael Smith who has the throw, I believe. If it's gone off, if it's gone off previous games, it should be. So I'll just make sure. I'll change it if it does change, but I think it is Michael Smith to throw first. I hope it's Smith. Come on, Bully Boy, says Robert. I think Gary wins this, you know. I genuinely look. I'm not saying it because I love Gary Anderson as a player, and you know, for me, he's one of the greatest ever players. So it's not just because of that. It's also because of the fact that I want him to shut a lot of the critics up. So that's another reason why I want Gary Anderson to win this. But stay to the end, guys, because like I said, I will be doing a raid at the end of this stream. Let me see how many viewers my mate has got on his FIFA stream. He's got 3 people watching at the moment. So we will be sending everyone over. So it would be a massive appreciation to me, guys, if when I do put the link in at the end of the stream, you guys do jump over there and say hello and show your support for him. It will mean a lot to me and obviously to him as well. Why does Anderson do this for F's sake after we were worried about him on the podcast? It's literally Anderson, isn't it? Basically, a raid, Robert, is I'll put the link into a chat for someone's live stream, and then you just go onto his stream and just say like Mike Green raid or something like that in his chat or whatever I decide to send you guys over with, but something like that. Wow, what a game this is. Michael Smith, Gary. Whoever wins, so if Gary wins, he moves on to... Well, it depends by the scoreline, but he will at least move off the bottom with a win. But Michael Smith... If Michael Smith wins, he's into the playoffs. If Michael Smith wins, he's inside the playoffs. If Gary Anderson wins, he's out. He's off the bottom of the table. Joe Cullen will go bottom of the table should Gary Anderson win. Yeah, he moves on to 7 points. Yeah. Because he was on 2 points going into this, wasn't he? And if you win the night, you get 5 points. So what's your score predictions then? You're voting on the actual score line, but what are we saying the score prediction's going to be for the final? I'm saying Gary wins, and I'm saying... Right, what's the score line? Gary wins. Put it that way. I think Gary wins the final. In terms of a score line, 6-4 Gary Anderson is what I'm going with. 6-4 Ando. Smith 6-3 says Charlie. People are not really sort of giving Gary much hope. I'm not noticing. My back is absolutely killing. I could do with a back massage, to be fair. So if anyone wants to donate in the chat about 50 quid for me to have a nice little back massage, that'd be much appreciated. I'm joking, by the way. If anyone does ever donate like 50 quid, I think I'll definitely have to send them like a I don't know. I would have to do something if anyone ever done something like that, because that would be just speechless. Bully Boy says Iron Force. Thanks for tuning back in, Iron Force, mate. 61% going with Michael Smith on the votes at the moment. So I wouldn't expect that to change much, if I'm truly honest. Smith 6-4 says JJ. Michael sure has the talent and game to win, but he has had a very hard time getting across the line. Gary knows how to get across the line. That's the factor that I'm sticking with as well, Magua. I just think Gary has been in situations like this a lot more times than Michael Smith, and not just been in the situations, he's got over the line in them as well. So basically, that is my grace that is putting Gary to win this. Magua's gone 6-3, Gary. Chris has gone, this is so Gary Anderson. Whenever we're worried about him, this could be a retirement year, then he pulls it off. I'm not shocked. Turns up for games versus Wright. And I think he could go and win this as well, to be fair, Chris. And then, we could be on the podcast next Tuesday, we could be reviewing a very good Gary Anderson performance. Yeah, we will get a new night winner, yeah. So this will... Ow! Just got a bloody electric shock from my chair. Not from my chair. That's going to sound weird. From my table. Ow. Yeah, we will get a new night winner, which means we'll have 5 out of the 8 to have won a Premier League night, which means we've only got 3 more. So whoever wins this, we will have, obviously, the loser of this, Joe Cullen and James Wade, and then everyone would have won a Premier League night, which is always nice. Also, the person that we're going to be raiding at the end of the stream is 4 subscribers away from 350 subscribers. So if you could hit the subscribe button when you join there as well, that would be massively appreciated. I think he will really appreciate it. So I'm going to get his link now, actually. And then I'll get his link now. And then we will... and then we'll put it in when I go to end the stream. So let me find it. Right. Did Everton win, did they? Right, the link's in my Right, I'm ready to put the link in, but we won't do it until after the stream. Just when everyone predicts Newcastle, of course, Everton win. Football for you. That's a massive win for Everton, actually. Let me have a look at the... let me guess, it was Richarlison who scored. Alex Iwobi. Wow. What does that do for Everton? Puts them 3 points above Watford with 2 games in hand. And automatically, if Everton win those 2 games in hand, they could go up to 14th, potentially above Newcastle. Wow. Football is mental, isn't it? Football is absolutely crazy. I always thought Everton would still stay up with the likes of Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison. Still leads Watford, Norwich to go down for me, as I predicted. You predicted that at the start of the season. That is bold. That's mental. I predicted... what did I predict? I predicted Watford, Norwich, and either Crystal Palace or Southampton. So massively wrong on that. Gary Anderson. 60% went Michael Smith, by the way. Michael Smith has got the throw as well. Jump around. Jump around. Yeah. I can't remember which one I went. I've got it on my notes on my phone, which I'll check later or something and let you know, Chris. But I think it was... I knew it was Palace or Southampton. Have a blessed weekend, everyone. Thank you, Iron Force. Up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said, ooh, ooh, shut up and dance with me. Bound to get together. Bound to get together. I can see him winning this. Oh, I want Gary to win, and I think Gary will win. But I can just see him winning it. Hold him back, she said. Shut up and dance with me. She said, ooh, ooh, shut up and dance with me. So Gary Anderson, a win will take him off the bottom. A win for Michael Smith will put him into the top 4. I know it's Premier League night final game, but if Smith wins this, be a confidence boost, he can get over the line, if you know what I mean, when it's technically... Well, it is a final, but not at the same time, isn't it? Like, it's still a final. Like, it says final, so it's still technically a final, but it's not a tournament final, is it? If that makes sense. It's just like winning a pro tour. Well, it's not like winning a pro tour. This is actually a staged pro tour, really, isn't it? But obviously, a pro tour has got a lot more to it. Because obviously, winning pro tour event, yeah, just ignore me. Underway in this final. Whoever wins this is massive for either one. Great 180 from Michael Smith. Michael Smith is looking like an absolute barnstormer at the moment. Another 180. Back-to-back 180s. $83. I just don't want people jumping on Bouncy Castle if he does win and announcing him as Premier League night winner. Imagine that. 165 for Gary to leave. 88. Michael Smith wants 138. Oh, he's missed treble 15. Unlucky. 88. Gary Anderson leads 1-0. Breaks the Michael Smith throw. Leads 1-0. Gary Anderson is on 150 average. A 132 average. That looks ridiculous, doesn't it? 126 average. Looks ridiculous. I know it's only a leg, but it just looks funny. $97. This is vintage Gary. 140 from Gary Anderson. I did want to go to a Premier League night. I'm probably not going to be able to do that. The one that I was likely to go to was Cardiff, but they sold out as soon as I went to look at tickets. 19 for the ball. Gary has missed the ball for the 84. Michael Smith wants 105. Treble 19. 8 for tops. Michael Smith takes out the 105. We have a level game. One, 3, 7. Even if it is a glorified final, I'll shut out Smith if he wins. Yeah, I'm not too sure whether he is going to win at the moment because Gary is playing some absolutely lovely stuff. Treble 19. Treble 19. Unlucky. I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to Newport game tomorrow, actually. I think if we win, we can go top. We can go second for a day, can't we? Let me have a look. Yeah, we can. If we win tomorrow, we can, for a day, I know it's only for a day, but we could go 4 points behind Forest Green at the top of the table. Yes, I know, like I said, it's only for a day or for not even a day until Saturday because the rest of the League Two season, the rest of the League Two weekend will be playing. 171 to lead 36. $90 to leave tops. Double 18 for 2-1 Gary Anderson. Double 9, Big Dart. Tops for Michael Smith. Double 10. And he gets it. Michael Smith holds the throw. Leads 2-1. Newport will finish second and go up, pal. Trust me, you look a proper team. Better than your previous teams. For me, that missed out. Mate, you're sending goosebumps down my arms. The fact that we could be getting promoted this year. Oh, I tell you what, it's making me getting emotional. The fact that I've seen us play. I don't even know why I'm getting emotional. The fact that I've seen us play in the sixth tier of non-league, the sixth tier of English football, to potentially be in League One, 2 leagues off the Premier League is just unbelievable. Great one. That's got me emotional now for some reason. Bloody hell. The fact that we could be 2 leagues off the Premier League. Obviously, we'd never, ever get there, I don't think. But just to say that. Just to say that we're 2 leagues off the Premier League. And a promotion. I've seen another promotion in my lifetime. That would be 3 promotions I've seen in my lifetime. I would see us... No, into the National... Into the conference, into League Two. Yeah, it'll be the 3rd. Into the conference from the National League South, into League Two from the conference, into League One from League Two. $9 for double 8. Gary Anderson levels up the final to a piece between Michael Smith and Gary Anderson. Forest Green are doing a Cambridge. I don't think Forest Green are going to win the league, you know. There's just something telling me they're not going to win the league. I think they'll get promoted. They'll definitely get promoted. I can see us, not us, but I don't know, maybe. I can see someone winning the league other than Forest Green, personally. I can just see them dropping points here, there, and everywhere. But I'm not gonna be one of those that will say they're not going to get promoted. That would just be ridiculous to say that. 180 for Gary to leave himself 84 for a break of throw. What a shot. Gary Anderson, 84. Gary Anderson breaks the Michael Smith throw. And he leads by 3 legs to 2. He's throwing to go within 2 legs of winning night number 6 in Nottingham. The city of Robin Hood could be the Flying Scotsman. Yeah, that's literally all it is the trophy. In fact, I would prefer to go up 2nd or 3rd. I know that seems stupid, but the team that wins the league will automatically have the pressure in League One. I notice every team that wins the league, when they get into League One, they keep naming them like League 2 champions, and if they fail, it's going to look stupid, isn't it? So if you guys don't like Fallon because of all the hype, then why do you not mind all the Luke Humphreys crap? Because Luke Humphreys is a good darts player and he's actually done stuff. He's actually won a PDC title on the Pro Tour. You know, Luke Humphreys actually can win stuff. Fallon can't. And don't say the women's tour because it's literally only her and Lisa Ashton. And even so, she's still lost to Lisa Ashton. Great 180 from Michael Smith to leave 84. Gary Anderson is flying. Tops for Gary. Gary is winning 4-2 against Michael Smith. He's averaging 111. Gary Anderson. This is vintage Gary. 111 average for Gary Anderson. And Lisa Ashton doesn't even get hype. This is what I don't understand. How many times world champion is Lisa Ashton? 3 or 5? It's between 3. It's between 3 and 5. I can't actually remember. Is it? I can't remember. Chris will know, but it's either 3 or 5. And I mean, the Fallon Sherritt cannot call herself a world champion, where Lisa Ashton can call herself a multiple world champion. Four. Oh, I thought it was 3 or 5, to be fair. Gary Anderson breaks Michael Smith. He leads by 5 legs to 2. Gary Anderson is now throwing for a 6-2 win in the final. This is vintage Gary Anderson. Wow, fair play to Gary. Great ton there from Gary. Gary is averaging 109. Suzuki even doesn't get the hype like Fallon does. Even the women legends, Gulliver and Anastasia. Yeah, true. All of these points are true as well. Proper mental. This is great. 107, well, 108 average from Gary. I just didn't expect, well, no. If you was expecting Gary to put this performance in, you're lying. Because I said he wasn't going to beat Johnny Clayton. And he's now throwing 107 in the final. Can't take this out, though. So now Michael Smith wants double 8 for 5-3, and he gets it. Michael Smith has broken. I was going to say got a break and then broken at the same time. Michael Smith has broken the Gary Anderson throw, and he is now throwing to go within 1. Make sure you stay around to the end, guys, because I will be doing a raid at the end of the stream to try and support. I'm going to try and do it for every stream. Try and support some of my mates when they're streaming. Yeah, you expect him to play well, but when you're totally out of form, you don't know when that change of form is going to be. Another 180 from Gary. Leaves 138, so he's left the finish. So 138 for the title. Not title, but for the night. He's not going to do it. $77 to leave 61. 68 for Michael Smith. 12 for tops, and it goes. Michael Smith. Hold a throw to go 5-4. Gary Anderson is now throwing for the match. If Michael Smith breaks Gary Anderson, Michael Smith is throwing for the match. I would agree to that to an extent, Chris. $177. Gary Anderson has looked fantastic here. All credit to Gary. So 168 is not a finish. Gary will want to leave something nice. And a ton leaves 68. So Gary Anderson will be back for 68 for the match. Double 4. Is it true what everyone is saying that you're going to have Fallon on as a guest? No. Double 4. Gary Anderson wins night number 6. Gary Anderson beats Michael Smith in the final. Gary Anderson, the Flying Scotsman, wins night number 6 of the 2022 Cazoo Premier League of Darts. A massive shout out to Gary. A phenomenal win. Gary Anderson gets a huge win on potentially his road back to the great form that we know the Flying Scotsman can do. A fantastic performance from Gary. Gets over the line in that one. He beats Michael Smith in the final 6-4. Another final defeat for Michael Smith. He must be absolutely furious. Just to run through the results, Michael Smith beat James Wade by 6 legs to 1. Michael Van Gerwen lost to Gerwen Price 6-4. Gary Anderson beat Johnny Clayton 6-5. Peter Wright got over the line against Joe Cullen 6-4. Michael Smith beat Gerwen Price in the semi-final 6-4. Gary Anderson beat Peter Wright 6-3. And Michael Smith has just lost 6-4 to Gary Anderson. A massive shout out to everyone for coming onto the stream. As always, guys, it does absolutely mean the lot to the channel. Like I said, your support is always massively appreciated. So please do make sure to continue to show that support. I'm going to put the link in to my mate's channel, so please go over there and drop him a sub and say Mike Green Raid. So I'm putting it in the chat now, Mike Green Raid, and then I will see you guys very shortly, possibly tomorrow for Euro Tour qualifiers. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Jump on that link, say Mike Green Raid, hit the like button on his stream, and subscribe to his channel. For now, I shall speak to you later, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to raid his channel. Speak to you later.